dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
481, baby.
Numbers on the board. Shouts out to Spotify. Shouts out to Apple Podcasts. Shouts out to YouTube. Shouts out to Twitch. Shouts out to everybody checking out the pod. We truly do appreciate everybody that taps in. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate it all. We here. We rocking on the road to 500.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time to start playing it. We can't do like we did 400, 300, 200, and 100. Gotta start playing it. Gotta start playing it.
Yeah, for sure. I came across a picture of the 300 back in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So 500 got to be real BIG, man. Be on the lookout. Got to do something big for the 500th episode coming soon.
Got us a spot.
Hey, love to hear that. Love to hear that. But shoot, man, like the title says, man, it's too many topics, and we ain't got a lot of time, man. We got the national championship game tonight. We got a video game to play tonight. I got dinner to eat. I got dinner to make for tomorrow. So let's just jump into it. Fellas, how was the week?
Shit, I'll be quick, man. There really not much going on, bro. Just back to the Grizzy. Trips is right around the corner, so starting to just save up, put some money to the side. Looking at flights for these trips because I ain't trying to drive. So yeah, man, just getting to it. I got the little Google alerts on the flights, just watching the prices go up and down a little bit, right back up. Just waiting on the right moment to go ahead and pull the trigger. But shit, that's been it, man. Getting ready for it to start getting really warm outside. Got to get the pool clean. Gotta get out there and clean up all the dog poop that's accumulated since the winter, and looking forward to it.
This pool cleaning is a yearly tradition on the pod, man.
Oh, killer, you got a pool? Yeah, it's time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saving up towards making that phone call to somebody. So, because I'm not doing it. Somebody got to tell me. So I don't know the history. So I need a professional to come out here and give me a foundation of what I got, what's usable, what's not, everything good, everything. I need a professional first, because me just pouring a bunch of chlorine in it and cleaning the wall don't feel right. So I want somebody to come out here and tell me about my pool that I inherited. So
it's tough, man, because at least from my experience, a lot of places I've caught don't do above ground pools, man. They only do in ground pools. So let me know if you find somebody.
Yeah, my uncle had one for years. My old neighbor had one for years. So it might be a call to one of them, but at least somebody that's owned one and can at least give me some knowledge if I don't find somebody. But I will definitely let you know.
Yeah, but shit, that's been it, man. Nothing too crazy.
I saw you and the wife was outside somewhere. It looked like y'all having a good time. Where was that at?
Yeah,
eating something. She kissed you and licked you on your face, and y'all was having a good time.
One of our friends had gotten married last month, and they did just like a reception party.
Nice.
We was out there in Springfield area, like Springfield, Yellow Springs.
Yeah,
one of the bars, dope DJ. The food wasn't all that, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
Anytime you can get out the house is a good time, brother.
Hell yeah.
Killer was popping.
As for your boy, man, I had a pretty, busy week as usual. Wife and 3 kids. Do that to you. Senior year for the oldest. She's getting ready to. I went to her track meet on Saturday for Saturday morning. We Northmont hosted a track meet for the area. Had about 6, 7, 8 schools there. Also had senior recognition. I feel like a pro now. This is my second time walking down the field with my senior, getting her name called out for something that she do. But the first time was with band for football season. They did it for senior night, and this was like the spring version. So all the seniors on the track team got recognized. It was dope to hear my child's name and Miami University attached to it. With somewhere when I was graduating, it was Kevin Stanford does all this shit and has no idea what he's about to do. And it's nice that my daughter at least got some direction in her life and got some goals early, and I'm excited for her. So we did that Saturday. Earlier in the week. So I have been blessed with an opportunity to kind of get back outside. I'm taking this as a blessing. It has been an adjustment for your boy to be asked to DJ at a new spot that people want to come check out. And so I got asked initially to do Tuesdays for Taco Tuesday, and I got asked to do this Saturday just passed. So the first Taco Tuesday I did was dope. Had a good time. Tacos was whoever back there cooking. I haven't even met them yet. Whoever's back there cooking is A1 with me, because I've had their tacos now. I've had their chicken now. I've had a burger, and all three have been fire. So, did the Taco Tuesday a few weeks ago. Then something happened with the booking this past Tuesday. I'm not one to trip about none of that shit. So the owner said that the mom, the guy that books me is like the son manager, and the mom's like the owner. Mom had somebody booked. Son didn't know. Son booked me. So son honored mom's wishes. She wanted to rock with him. He just said, "Hey, can you come Wednesday?" He didn't know what it was going to be. I show up Wednesday. Only me and my boys was in there with him and the bartender. So he was like, "Don't even set up." It was kind of like I showed up. We ended up shooting pool, playing some darts, and hang out for about an hour. And I'm going 937, getting some food and calling it a night. So I didn't DJ Wednesday. Kind of bummed out. You get all pumped up for shit like that. You got that money in your mind. What you gonna spend it on? And then it's like, not happening. I'm like, see, this is why I don't do this shit. But I was trying to be cool. I understand. He was just trying to look out because he wanted me to still DJ. So asked me to do Saturday. I said I had to say Saturday was fucking amazing. I pulled up at 8:00. There was 2 parking spots left for me and my boys that helped me load up. And when I walked in, it's a good 50 to 60 people in there already just vibing out to the bar. The bar music, hookah, drinks, pool tables. It's already a vibe in there. So I set up, supposed to DJ from 8 to 1. My first song was at 7:40, and I turned off at like 1:45. So I gave him a solid 6 hours of DJing on my
Full
feet,
shift,
straight standing up, talking on the mic. Like I was having I've been watching this show called Paradise. We'll get into it later, but I've been having these daydreams and like all these shits was just like euphoria moments was happening where it was like, man, I used to do this quite a bit. And old faces that was with me during those years of me being in the clubs was coming in there looking like aunties and everything else. And it was dope though. It was dope to see those people that I don't see on the regular and be like, "Kill him, Kev." And I'm like, "Damn, what's up?" And he seems he was 20. And we 40. So but that was really dope. So dope that the owner called me already and has locked me in on something permanent. So I should be having
residency.
I should be having some Saturdays in there, as many as I want. So I'm looking forward to the future with that. And shouts to Meek Lounge, everybody over there holding me down. But the rest of the week, my garage door broke. Gotta get my garage door fixed. Got a nail in my tire. Gotta go get that done. I got a meeting with the school tomorrow, so I'm about to get all that situated with Sinclair. Be back in school. I am starting summer 2026, so excited for that. And everything else has been everything else. So that was my week. But since Saturday morning,
busy.
But aside from track and DJing, Saturday morning until 2 minutes ago, I had been watching Paradise. I knocked out all 16 episodes, 2 seasons. Can't wait till we get to that part of the pod because it's fresh.
Okay. You're going to be talking about everything. As for your boy, man, nothing too major. Obviously, yesterday was Easter Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like I always joke with folks that see me at church, or you know what I'm saying, like I ain't no full heathen. I do go to church, you know what I'm saying, on those important holidays, quote unquote.
Right.
go get a couple blessings, you know what I'm saying. So pulled up to the church house on Easter Sunday, pay homage and respect, and went to lunch afterwards. So some good vibes with Boo That Man and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Hung out with them for brunch, lunch afterwards or whatever. Then came home and took the nap of all naps. One of them good naps. One of them good naps. Got the blanket from the bedroom, got on my side of the couch, and zonked out. Zonked out for a good 90 minutes. It was great. It was great because on that Friday, I went down to OSG to help out Faith with that, because actually that was her birthday party. So I was gonna pull up for that regardless, but I didn't intend on pulling up on the opening. I was gonna pull up about 9 o'clock instead of like 9 to 11, but we had to get there to help her out by like around like 8 o'clock or whatever. So hung out on the lake night side on Friday. On a Saturday, did a whole bunch of spring cleaning. We had plans to, like, you know what I'm saying, pop around town, but I was like, look, man, this house is housing. Like, and it's only two of us. Like, we gotta lock in and get this thing back in order. It's springtime, so might as well do some deep spring cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Got down to cleaning off the woodwork, cleaning out the vents, everything, not just dishes and laundry. We really got to it on Saturday, cleaned it up. So that was a big accomplishment. Got that knocked out. The only thing we didn't get to was cleaning out the garage. So if the weather permits, might go ahead and do that this weekend. Clean out the garage, get all them cardboard boxes from all that shit she'd be ordering up out of there. But outside of that, man, it's been chill around these parts. Like everybody else, just waiting for that weather really to make that turn to say, all right, here's a consistent 7 days in a row of 75 degrees. You know what I'm saying?
Wife got the sniffles. Wife had the sniffles right now because there's been t-shirts on the patio and then hoodies the next day on the patio, and t-shirts on the patio and hood. It's been back and forth. So
same here, man. I had a nasty sinus infection last week. That shit was like all up in here, like I could not breathe. I was like the right side of my nose. I could barely hear out the right side of my ear. That shit finally cleared up by the weekend. So we back active. We back active. We at it again.
I got to shout out my oldest nephew, talking about church. My oldest nephew, my mom's step pop and youngest went to see my oldest nephew get baptized on Easter Sunday. So sorry I couldn't make that, but it was dope to see the pictures. And my mom brought up that her 3 oldest grandchildren have all been baptized on their own accord, not with anyone else's say you should do. It was them finding their path and deciding that's what they wanted to do. So shout out to Sim, Don, Ye, and my oldest Camille. So.
Love it. All right, man. Like I said, man, we got a lot of topics to get into, and we ain't got a lot of time. Killer was popping in the world of sports. What's going down?
Man, I hate to hear this, man. The team I silently root for, I never tell people in public, but I am a low-key Lakers fan since Magic Johnson days. It's just a team I keep my eye on, the team I watch from afar and like from afar. But I hate to see this for their stars, man. We're going to start off with Luka Doncic, man. Los Angeles Lakers star Luka Doncic is out indefinitely due to a left hamstring injury. He will miss the remainder of the regular season, and his status for the playoffs is uncertain beyond that. So I watched that game. He had that heavy limp out there, still kind of gutting it out, trying to run, and then shit hit the fan. And sounds like Luka. Sounds like Luka gonna be out at least until the first
grunt in this man's voice.
At least until the first round, because Lakers should be good for a spot, right?
Man,
they're good for a playoff spot. So
shout outs to Carson tapped in, man. Appreciate the love. Man, I was watching that OKC game and it looked like he was already hurt. You know what I mean? He looked like he was already holding something, wasn't moving as quick. Luka already slow to begin with, and he was dragging.
Yeah.
They was down damn near 30 in the first half. Austin Reeves was looking hurt in the first half, and I'm like,
and that was a game
these niggas out, man.
that was a game where I bet on Lakers. Like, y'all can't keep getting blown out by OKC. Y'all have to show up for one of these games, and it was like 18-4 quick, and I'm like, damn. There they go.
Bad matchup. Where y'all at with it though? Y'all mad that JJ didn't put him on the bench? Y'all mad that they kept him in the game trying to get the dub? See what's going on? Y'all mad? Y'all happy? What's good?
Nah, man, you can't predict that. I mean, if Luka's Luka's a grown man. If he really felt like he couldn't play, he can raise his head and get subbed out. Same with Austin Reeves. You know, the coach is going to at least give their team a shot to win it. I've seen crazy comebacks. So you at least try that third quarter, which is when he got hurt, I believe. And then you rest in the fourth quarter because they play him again later this week. Probably gonna be similar outcome, but yeah, I'm not mad at JJ for having him in there.
And just a whole lot of Bronny minutes.
Add a little sauce to that too. Like it's a time of year where ain't no more. We gotta be playing, and you gotta be playing good ball head into the playoff run. So it's a time of year where if you hurt, say something, get up out of there. But if not, we got to keep this train rolling because shit got to be on all go when we get to these playoffs. So, you spoke about it too. Austin Reeves, man, let's get into that too. Expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a grade 2 oblique. Grade 2. I had a grade 2 calf strain and had me crawling around the kitchen for a week. So, I don't even want to think about no oblique strain. Ooh. That's terrible. Ooh. So, 2 of their dogs, though, man. 2 of the most important pieces on their team besides LeBron. This is going to be either LeBron's last year off exhaustion because he's going to have to carry this shit now, and we're going to have to see what LeBron really got to take because he's been doing this shit for 10 years, I'll say, as a fan of LeBron, that he takes some time off to be ready for this time of the year. He always finds a way to take a seat for a second to be ready for this time of the year. So now – in year 84, LeBron, let's get to it.
Mark my words, whoever they play in the playoffs, I don't care who it is, game 1 and game 3, you're going to get vintage LeBron. You're going to get a 45, 15, and 12.
Yep.
One of them games, maybe even both. It's going to be epic. Now, game 2, you're going to get a dud. And game 4, you're going to get a dub. But game 1 and 3, oh, man, we turn it back to hands of time. And, oh, boy, it's going to be magical. I'm watching that just for that alone because he's going to go crazy. I can't wait.
For sure.
Let me put this on wax. I hope that they fall to the 4th seed so they can get the Rockets with home court advantage. I think the Rockets are wishy-washy enough to where the Lakers could pull something off.
Yeah,
survive that first round, and then maybe Luka and Reeves come back in the second round. But it would have to be a long first round. Beat
the Rockets without Luke?
I do.
Not Luka and Reeves.
You talk about vintage LeBron. I think vintage LeBron could come out and squeeze out a dub at the age of 41.
You're gonna have to give Rui a little blacker. He's gonna have to get a little blacker.
We're gonna have that. Hey, we're gonna need Marcus Smart. We're gonna need Luke Kennard to hit some shots. He played great the other night.
He been shooting.
Yeah, I think he had a triple-double the other night. Bronny gonna have to get out. Bronny gonna get some playoff minutes, y'all. Like we see
for sure. There ain't nobody left, nigga.
Yeah,
he gonna have to hit some shots. We're not asking nobody to do nothing crazy, but just step up to the plate.
Be a professional, right? Be a professional. Somebody that's not professional right now, his name is Jaden Ivey. Chicago Bulls have waived guard Jaden Ivey after he publicly criticized the NBA for promoting Pride Month, which he described as celebrating unrighteousness. I saw a little bit of the videos. I didn't watch a lot of it. I saw a little bit of it, but I personally, he was speaking from a point of, Christianity and what he believed in. The parts that I saw, I think it was, the way this went down. I don't understand why it got so crossed, but he wasn't saying nothing that was really disrespectful other than what he believed in that I heard. So tell me what I missed, because I only heard things of him speaking of what he believed in and what Christians believe in and speaking it.
There's a way to do that, man. There's a ton of Christian athletes that speak their faith without imposing it on somebody else that maybe doesn't believe, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking about a player who's not the star player being a distraction. There's reports of him asking the reporters if they've fornicated before marriage. There's reports of him being a nuisance in the locker rooms, preaching to players who really don't be trying to hear that. So there's ways to go about it. Kev, you've went to Wright State, you know, Raider alum. I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember the Quad Gods, if they were
Yeah,
out there while you were out there, but
for sure.
that's all that I saw when I seen Jaden Ivey speak is him like condemning people, putting people down, and not even, you know, I'm not
So
a
it was more of a lecture.
Yes.
lecturer,
Okay.
putting himself above people, calling people non-Christians. You know what I mean? Like, who are you to say these
Got you.
things?
So
And then the
okay.
video comes out of him on the streets with the big signs. You know, it just reminds me of the Quad Gods that used to be at Wright State calling young, you know, students sluts and whores, and you're going to hell for this. And like, there's a different way to go about this.
Yeah, you see them
for
at
sure.
when you go to Ohio State games too, you know what I'm saying? Talking about like y'all pay more love to this football team than you do God and everything like that. And a lot of those dudes have points in my humble opinion. But the thing about it for me is I'm not gonna take this as my own credit, but I heard Mace talking about this, and this is I understand where he's coming from, where he was basically saying like it seems like Jaden is found new religion and he's excited about it, and this is something that's really speaking to him. It's like back when he was preaching everything like that, you know, he always found it important for, you know what I'm saying, people that are finding religion for the first time or really getting involved to, you know, pump your brakes. You take the good word in, but you also have to, you know what I'm saying, understand and find a good teacher of the word to you, because you can take these words almost too literal at some points. And like you said, it can be seem like you're demeaning others because they're not on your level, so to speak, yet. So I could definitely understand what Mace was talking about with that. But to hit what you talked about, you're right. He's not the star player. You know what I'm saying? I thought Jay Knight was going to be a superstar in this league. He was a baller at Purdue. And I mean, obviously, there's way more important things than basketball and everything like that. But I mean, it's the condemning, and he's not the star player. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Ant-Man can get away with saying certain stuff because he's Ant-Man. Steph Curry can get away with certain stuff because he's Steph Curry. You are not. And sports has told us this for a long time. I mean, shoot, we look at Colin Kaepernick. He got put out the league. Player from the '90s, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, aka Chris Jackson. You know, he got ridiculed for praying during the national anthem and stuff like that. So, like this league and in sports in general, they don't care what you do when you're the superstar player. But when you're not the superstar player and you start rocking the boat, they will get you about the paint.
And my thought is this too, man. If you feel this strongly about it, just go play for a league that feels the same way as you do.
Yeah. You
Simple as
gotta.
that.
That's one thing I think people in all places in my years of service in this here great country we live in, I have noticed that people bring a lot of their personal habits, beliefs, and things into a workplace that's supposed to not be about none of that shit. And a business has the right to support whatever they choose to support as a business, and you as an employee of that business have the right to support it or not be a part of that company. So we kind of see what happens when you bring a little sauce to something. They put you up out of there because you don't have to necessarily rock with it. But this is what we're gonna do as a business, and we're not gonna let you be a part of that. And people give up a lot of shit to be in the NBA, and I feel like you should leave some of that personal things, to your personal life. So
Yeah, I
He'll be
think
all right.
like let's
He'll be
hope
all
he
right.
be all right. But I mean,
He'll be
like
all right.
there's like you said, there's always a lot of different ways to go about this. Like you can have your faith and wear your faith on your sleeve, and whenever you get a chance, you could talk about it. Like Tony Dungy did back when he was coaching and everything like that. He
Mhm.
always gave homage, you know what I'm saying, to the man
Tim
above. So
Tebow.
like yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So, but it's kind of like you said, it's the quad guys, it's the
Mhm.
aggressiveness, and it's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, dude, like that's not gonna invite people in. That's gonna push people and turn people off or whatever. So,
Yeah.
good luck to them.
Yes, sir. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's play a game, man, because the young phenom Cooper Flag has been going crazy, and I got a game for y'all. In the last two games, how many steals has Cooper Flag had?
Ooh,
You can get
ooh. I'm gonna say 8.
I say 7.
5 steals. He had two
Okay.
3 on April 3rd against Orlando and 2 against April 5th against the Lakers. Now we're gonna go rebounds. How many rebounds has he had in the last 2 games?
14.
So hit it around the head. 14 it is.
Oh, damn.
8 and 6. 8 and 6. 8 and 6. All right. 3 more. 3 more. How many blocks?
3.
4.
2 blocks, 1 in each game. How many assists?
Oh, we low on this. We low on this because he
12.
Get out of here. No way. I'm going 5.
We got 3 versus Orlando and 9 versus the Lakers for a total of 12. So he's had 5 steals
on the maths.
He's had 5 steals in the last 2 games. He's had 2 blocks in the last 2 games. He's had 12 assists in the last 2 games. He's had 14 rebounds in the last 2 games. I think we all know the points. So we gotta say this. But if y'all want to guess, do y'all know the points? I think we know.
I think it's like 90, right?
96.
96.
He's had 45 or 50. Excuse me, 51 on Friday against Orlando. 51, 6, 3, 1, and 3. And on Friday, 45, 8, 9, 1, and 2.
Trying to get that rookie of the year, man. Last few games turn up.
Yeah, man. Youngest player in the NBA history to score 50 points follows it up with a 45. How y'all feel about Coop, man? I think he is one of the greats. I was excited to see him get to this point of his life and get to the league and show where he at with understanding a little bit of this here flow. Because he's getting comfortable. He's had some up and downs, some injuries, but 96 is 96. You can't disrespect 45 to 50 the last 2 games. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Bring him some help though. He needs some help.
Respect to the game, but my MVP, my rookie of the year is his former Duke teammate, Kanye West. This is very similar, in my opinion, to the LeBron Carmelo year when LeBron got rookie of the year while Melo's team made the playoffs. Yeah. Kanye West's team is going to make the playoffs. Kanye West is attributing to winning, while Cooper is putting up stats on a very bad team, a la what LeBron James did. Do I think Cooper Flag is going to be a better player than Con? Yes, just like Bron is a better player than Melo. But we're talking about this one specific year. I'm giving my rookie of the year vote to Kanye West.
Yeah, he's been balling.
This would be the year where I wouldn't be mad if they gave Cole rookie of the years. They both putting up crazy numbers, unseen for rookies. Like this rookie class is really doing it up. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, I think Cooper Flag reclassified. Like he's supposed to have been this one more year in a year in college at this point. So he's doing this as the youngest to do it. So Dylan Harper's also having a great year, about to be in the playoffs, contending for a chip. But yeah, shout outs to this rookie class doing it.
Yeah. Excited to see what happens. We got a few weeks left. Also in the NBA, man, we got a lot of sports. Jeez. Also in the NBA, the NBA is investigating the Milwaukee Bucks for their handling of the player participation policy and potential inconsistent statements regarding the health of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis act like he don't know why he ain't playing. He out here spilling beans, and next thing you know, they getting investigated. It is a big question. Like, what are we doing? Because he was big trade talk. He was supposed to be the hot ticket. That didn't happen. Now all of a sudden we said when he got injured that man he ain't playing no more, and he ain't played too much since. So what's your thoughts on Giannis and the Bucks, man? With all this going on,
highest bidder in town is gonna get one of the best players in the league, bro. It is what it is, man. Unfortunately, the league can't make dudes play. Like, how can you make somebody play? I'm hurt. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Like, this ain't your mom checking your temperature to make sure you better so you can go to school. It's like, it's your word versus their word.
Man, Giannis needs to stop playing nice guy and just go request the trade. Just make it happen. Pull the James Harden, show up out of shape, whatever you got to do just to make it happen. Because I'm tired of him being disgruntled at this point. He's saying that he don't want to be with an organization that does this, keeps him from playing when he's ready to play. Just leave, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, and I mean, it's obviously they're going to trade him because players have the power in this situation. I hope that Giannis doesn't have to go to the fat suit game in order to be traded. I think that the Bucks should do right by Giannis. I mean, he was responsible for getting them a championship first time since Oscar Robertson and Lou Alcindor. You know what I'm saying? It was black and white TV, bro. So
Right.
you gotta do right by your greatest player to ever play in your organization, man. Go ahead and ship him to the Knicks, ship him to the Heat, ship him to Golden State, wherever he want to go. It is what it is, man. Y'all gonna get a ton in return for him. It's time to hit the reset button anyway, because y'all way over the cap, because y'all still paying Dame's contract, y'all paying everybody else's contract. You're not gonna be able to get in no
I forgot
players
about that.
to help him or help y'all get over the hump. So it's time to hit the reset button. It ain't nobody's fault. It just is what it is.
Yeah. Let's see what LeBron talking about. LeBron was playing a game in Memphis against the Grizzlies and had a little something to say. He said, "I'm fucking 41 years of age. You think I want to do this shit in Memphis on a random Thursday? I'm not the first guy in the NBA to talk about this. You guys got to move the team. Go over to Nashville already. Places like Memphis and Utah and others, they get bad reps for not a good time for the millionaires to be." Is that what's your thoughts on the face of the league saying some shit about his own league?
I ain't mad at it. Cam, I think you said this not too many pods ago. Like, some of these teams need to just go ahead and keep it moving. And Memphis ain't been contending in years. I don't remember them being all that good to begin with. I ain't never been to the Memphis Stadium, see what's around there, but they did put together a montage of not just LeBron, but 15 to 20 other players talking about Memphis being their worst destination. So, hey, man, you can't blame them for not liking a stadium atmosphere or what's there to offer around it.
Yeah, I feel it, man, and you're right, man. I do feel like this. I do think there's teams that need to be contracted, man. Like, look, I hate to say it, man. The NBA is not the NFL where you can just have an NFL team in whatever city. All due respect to Green Bay, Wisconsin, but you have one of the greatest franchises in NFL history in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and then you have another one in Dallas, Texas. Those two cities don't equate, you know what I'm saying? But they are destination cities for football lovers. Like, oh man, I gotta go to Lambeau Field. Oh man, I gotta go to Jerry World. Like, they equate. Nobody and their mom is saying, ooh-wee, I got to go to see a Memphis Grizzlies game. They just not. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to see, you know what I'm saying, Elvis, you know what I'm saying? They'll go see, you know what I'm saying, the Martin Luther King Museum and stuff like that. They'll go for that, but they're not going for the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the reality of the situation is the NBA has always been a cool league in cool cities. It just is what it is, man. Memphis not like one of them cool cities. Now Nashville, that shit crack. Hey, and this ain't even nothing again. And I agree with LeBron. He also said something about he don't need to like going home to play the Cavs. Look, that's my hometown. I would never sit here and say like, oh man, Cleveland is the coolest city in the world. It's my hometown. I love it. I rep the crib. There's a lot of cool things to do, but like, you're not saying, oh man, Cleveland, LA. It's just not.
Right.
It's not. Like, it's just not. Like, it is what it is. And you know what? And the people that actually live in the cities actually know that as well. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Like, sorry, but that's the facts, man. That's the facts.
Yep. So real quick, man, let's go over the NBA standings, man. This is the last week of the regular season. The regular season concludes on Sunday. Starting in the East, the top four. We're going with bottom four. Right now, the bottom four. 8 is Charlotte. 7 is Toronto. 6 is 76ers. And 5 are the Hawks. Hawks is 12 games out of first, and Hornets are 14.5. So those 4 teams separated by 2.5 games. I think they could be a little shakeup in there. We got 9 Magic. They're right there. A half a game out of 8th. Heat are a whole game out of 9th, so it's close enough to where does Miami get in? Does somebody fall out? Who do you think?
I think we're gonna have Charlotte and Toronto win in their play-ins. to be able to make the playoffs. I think Miami's just, they're too inconsistent. I don't think we getting a 50 piece from Bam. Orlando feel like they still figuring it out. So yeah, I'm going with the red hot Hornets and the Raptors making the playoffs.
Yeah, Hornets on a 4-game win streak. I can't rock that. They've been playing pretty good ball all year. Magic is right there with the Heat on that inconsistency thing you talking about. So I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Top 4. Ken, you got anything to say about the bottom 4?
The Heat gonna walk somebody down, man. That's what the Heat do. That's what
the
Heat
Magic
do.
might be a victim. The Magic might be a victim.
Yes, they're gonna walk them down, and they're gonna get in, and they're gonna win one game in the first round of the playoffs, and then mosey up out of there. It's almost all out what the Pittsburgh Steelers do. Like the Heat are the Pittsburgh Steelers of the NBA. Yeah. Hey man, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Like we gonna get into the dance and then lose. That's what the Heat do. They get in and lose.
That's that Spoelstra effect.
Yeah, they're gonna walk them niggas down, man.
Top 4 in the East: Pistons 1, Boston 2, Knicks 3, Cavs 4. Cavs is 8 games out of first. Pistons have had a up and down time with Cade Cunningham out with the lung injury collapse.
It's been up, man. Don't say no up and down about the Pistons, man. They've been holding steady.
That's his East Coast squad.
Yeah.
Dizzle got an East Coast squad.
That's my East. Yeah.
He got his West Coast squad in the Lakers.
Dizzle done ate their food and had their drinks. He is a Pistons fan for sure. They on a 3-game winning streak. 8-2 out of the last 10. They've been holding down that first seed most of the year. I can't knock it. 57-21 is respectable. Looking forward to see what they can do in the playoffs. I'm excited. With Boston being 4 games back, do we think it's going to be Boston and Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, or do we think it's going to be somebody else?
You know where I'm at with it, nigga. Y'all know where I'm at with it, nigga.
For sure.
You know where I'm at with it, nigga.
For sure.
Let's go.
The East is going to be tighter than usual. It's a lot of teams. I hope Kate can come back. But as I mentioned, they got an all-NBA center on their team that's been holding it down. Kev, I think it was you that said Boston is going to walk them down before the regular season. That ain't happening.
It ain't happening. Respect.
Yeah.
And lastly, I just want to say, I'm going to throw Philly in the ring. You got a healthy Joel Embiid. Can't nobody stop him. You got Tyrese Maxey back, and then you got Paul George with a chip on his shoulder. He's been playing amazing.
Yeah. You know this nigga out of pocket if he defending Paul George. That's why.
Right.
Number 2, nigga, you know who can stop Embiid? Achoo! That can stop Embiid. Oh, I gotta pull the blink. My back hurt, nigga. I ain't worried about no Embiid. Only shit I'm worried about with the Cavs is the motherfucking Celtics, nigga. That's it. That's all. That's the only team that can beat the Cavs.
And we see this with the upper seeds. Like right now, Cavs are playing tonight. They ain't playing Donovan. They ain't playing Harden. They rest the motherfuckers, get these motherfuckers' legs ready for this run. So with it being the last week of the regular season, you don't have too many days off left. So we'll see with the Cavs being 8 games back, Knicks being 7 games back, Boston being 4 games back. I think those top 4 are going to be secure in that, whatever order they be in. I think 1 is secure. I think 2 pretty secure. 3 and 4 might switch. But
3, 4, 5 can go either way.
Yeah,
3, 4,
Hawks been playing amazing.
3 and
They've
4,
been playing good ball. I don't think nobody want to see Atlanta right now. The way they've been playing, 8-2 over their last 10 games, 1 4-game winning streak. Playing good on the road and away. So I'm excited. Moving on to the West though. West, we got 8 seed Clippers. My team still can make the playoff run, baby. We still around. 7 seed Suns, 6 seed Timberwolves, 5 seed Houston, 13, 16, 19, and 22 games back of first. Trailblazers is also right there, 22 games back in the 9th. Warriors might be done. They're 26 games back, so it might be a new wave in the West where Warriors are sitting down this year and rebuilding. Portland playing good ball. Clippers, Suns, Minnesota, Rockets, that bottom shit ain't looking too good in the West as far as making deep runs. But I like where they at as far as making the playoffs. That's about all I got to say about those bottoms. Anything
I'm here
else?
for it.
Your Rockets Dizzle 6-game winning streak. They don't look too vulnerable. They like they locked and loaded. Locked and
Nah,
loaded.
man. If I got to choose, if I'm rooting for the Lakers to at least get out this first round, give me the Rockets.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. Go ahead, Ken.
I mean, that's the out of the matchups possible. Yeah, I guess.
Right. Top 4: Thunder, Spurs, Lakers, and Nuggets. I'll tell you what, them top 2 teams is looking like I wish one could be in the East and one could be in the West, because they're probably the 2 most favorite teams to watch right now. Thunder 62-16, Spurs 59-19. 3 games back are the Spurs. Wemby trying to get an award this year. He is not fucking around. OKC plays excellent team ball, and they look like they're ready for another run at the chip. So Lakers got a lot of work, and Nuggets got a lot of work. But I think those are the 2 teams that you want chasing those other 2. So, what's y'all thoughts on this top 4 with the Western Conference? Who pulls it out? I think the Spurs upset a lot of people and get it done, bro. Their defense is impeccable. A lot of that it does have to do with Wemby, but when Wemby on the floor, that team plays. They just play amazing together. So when he's out there, they tough to beat.
I smell a lot of 7-game series. I think it's going to be a lot of 7-game series. I think the West is better than the East, but I think that a lot of guys are going to go 7 games. And I think if the winner of the East can make it out of the East in 6 games,
get
not a lot of wear and tear,
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll give the Western Conference champion a run for their money. So,
does the West have the ability to have a 1-8, a 2-7, a 3-6 upset?
No.
Nah. I don't see that happening unless it's the Lakers losing in the first round. But
Ant-Man can't get it done.
I don't know,
man. Those departures, man. The guys that they lost, you know what I'm saying? It hurt.
Same with the Clippers. They look good on paper, but as we see, 40 and 38 was not a good year. Like they was just average at best. So you got to be stellar playing against those top 4 for sure. So
it's gonna be some good hoops though.
Who we got in the finals, real quick? We still staying with it? Everybody good with their picks? You want to refresh?
I said Knicks and Nuggets. I'm gonna change that to Boston and the Spurs.
I said Cavs, Nuggets. I too am going to change. I'm going to say the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets. I'm still riding with the Nuggets, man.
I'm pretty sure
I'm still riding with the fat white guy, man. I'm still rolling with he a bad motherfucker, boy.
I said Cavs and Clippers. I know I said Clippers. I'm pretty sure I said Cavs
yeah, we
from
know.
the West. I'm switching that up. It's going to be 1 versus 1, baby. Pistons and OKC. All the marbles.
Jizzle, you gonna go to a game?
That ain't in the budget. Nope. Nope. I'll see them next year.
Right. Last thing with sports. Oh no, we got some more sports. Damn, we ain't gonna make it an hour. Bears quarterback Caleb Williams says he didn't know George Gervin's nickname was Iceman when trademarking the name. Is that disrespect to the? Is that too far removed? Is that too far removed?
Man. Yeah. How old is Caleb Williams? Caleb Williams is
23.
24.
Limits and statutations over.
I mean, Iceman in his prime. What year was this?
Like 79.
Yeah. I think that's one of those things, Kev. That's one of those things where we are that old mid-age people that remember the old shit and remember the young shit, and
it's a different sport. Iceman wasn't a football player, so I don't expect Caleb to know his. Man,
that nigga daddy ain't still no win. So when the next nigga that come out and his last name James and he starts saying King James. And Kaji like, yeah, that's King James. What you gonna say?
Or Dr. J. Like, call himself Dr. J. Right.
You be like, that's Bron. Bron is King James. That's what you gonna do.
No, man. He get a pass.
So let's see what we got. We're gonna move on, man. Let's get into some other talk real quick. March Madness is wrapping up, man. The women have finished What a Final Four, what a championship it was on the women's side. South Carolina pulled off the upset against UConn. UCLA beat Texas, and then we had UCLA and South Carolina in the championship. And everybody had South Carolina. Everybody had them as the favorite. UCLA came out with the same kind of game plan South Carolina did against UConn, and top to bottom wore their asses out.
Yeah.
At the end of the UConn game, though, back to the Final Four, for whatever reason, the legend Gino, how you say his last name? Can you say his last name? Auriemma was walking over to head coach Don Staley, and they had a little square off. He said something to her, and the fact that she said, "What? Who the fuck is what? What?" Looked at her stats, said, "I'll beat the fuck out of Gino." So I was pretty good at reading lips, but that whole little thing was just uncalled for, unnecessary. Gino looked old as fuck in that moment. He looked old. His walk in pregame, I was like, damn, this nigga limping. He up there. He been doing this shit for a minute. I've been watching Gino my whole adult life. But just shocked to see that happen. He did later on apologize, but what's your thoughts on that whole situation? Because he apologized to everybody but Don publicly, is how I felt. He apologized to the university. Yeah.
Go ahead, Desmond Cook.
Trash, sore loser, butt hurt. He didn't like the spanking. He been putting belt to ass to a lot of teams for a lot of years, man. You got to learn how to lose with grace and give credit where it's due. He lied to the media. He lied to the reporter at halftime, talking about somebody ripped my player's jersey.
She did that shit walking off the sideline.
Come on, man. There's cameras everywhere talking about, Don didn't shake my hand at the beginning. There's cameras showing that y'all shook hands at the beginning of the game, man. He was butt hurt that he got whooped and couldn't take a whooping, man. So trash, and then trash apology. If you're going to disrespect, show your ass, your apology need to be on that same level, man. That was a Chat GPT apology, man. So trash all around. Lost respect from a lot of NCAA lovers, a lot of people that fucked with UConn. I mean, he's still a legend, but it's a bad look.
Yeah, for sure, 100%, man. Like you said, man, he a legend. He one of the best to do it. But like I was talking to my brother, I was like, look, man, we done seen Gino be an asshole for a lot of years. He was an asshole to Pat Summit, and he a sore loser. With all that being said, I'm cool with him barking at whomever, Dawn Staley, another coach. It's cool. Like it's aggressiveness, it's coaching and everything like that. I'm good with it. I ain't got no problem with that. What I do have a problem with is him lying. Like that's a character flaw for me. Like, and I honestly do believe like that's gonna affect him in recruiting. And one of his greatest assets as a coach is his ability to get the best players and the best of players in abundance. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with him thinking that Sarah Strong got her jersey ripped. Maybe he didn't see it, but you lying and bitching and moaning, and you held on to this all game long, and you finally let it loose because you lost. You lost. You acted like a child. You lost. As we say in the league, Dizzle, hold that L, bruh. Hold that L.
Yeah.
You still great. Y'all gonna probably be in the Final Four again next year. Y'all probably getting some girl that I never heard of from Arkansas to come in there and drop 40 a night. Because y'all always do. Y'all gonna be there in the end. But guess what? You lost. Hold that L and vamoose.
Speaking of being there to the end too, because if you would have told me at the beginning of this shit that UConn women wouldn't and the men would, I'd have been like, cut it out. But
tonight,
the men's final tonight, man. Number 2, UConn, Connecticut Huskies facing number 1 Michigan Wolverines at 8:50. Who y'all got for this one? I got to root for UConn because I refuse, but my wife gonna be shouting out for Michigan, and her sister and all that side of the fam for sure. They're gonna be turned. So I got to root for the others. So go Huskies.
I too am rooting for UConn. Shouts out to my brother Red, aka Boo That Man. He has been a Michigan basketball fan as long as I've known him. He is a Washington Huskies fan and an Oklahoma Sooners fan for obvious reasons. But I can't root for anything in Michigan. The one moment in time that I rooted for Michigan anything was the Fab Five. For that 2-3 year stretch, I rooted for the Fab Five. And unfortunately, I think Michigan is going to win tonight. They have been dominant all season. They've been even more dominant in the tournament. They blew Arizona out so bad. I turned to the Fab Five altcast because that was more entertaining than the actual game. So to hear Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Jimmy King, and all the fellas, Jawan Howard, Ray Jackson, all get together and watch the game together was very cool and nostalgia for me to watch because the game was absolutely over in the first half. So go Huskies, but I think Michigan's gonna win.
Yep, I think the Dan Hurley effect, baby. We jackets off, we turn foreheads to the refs. Yeah, it's whatever tonight. Huskies, baby. Last couple of things in sports. Tiger Woods, man, still dealing with it. We got some more news since our last pod that not only was Tiger Woods rolled over, climbed out, leaned against the car on a knee like a football player, all types of shit, but then decides to walk off. When the cops say, hey, you got to come back, stay on the scene, he said, oh, my bad. I was talking to the president. Put his phone away. What would Tiger Woods be calling Donald Trump for in this matter? Was it the ultimate, was it the ultimate, I need to call phone a friend? Is it the ultimate phone a friend call?
For sure. 100%. He was trying to get the ultimate get out of jail free, He was trying to get the hookup, he knew what was about to happen.
Yeah. We've seen the videos. Tiger had pills in his pocket. It was funny. They gave me some narcotics from my shoulder, and I had yet taken them. And ever since the Tiger Woods shit, I just felt like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing today. I'm gonna take one. So I opened up. She was like, "What?" The wife said, "What you doing?" I said, "Getting these Tiger Woods up in me." And one in my mouth, swallow the water, no diddy, and woke up a few hours later feeling pretty good. So
getting these Tiger Woods up on me is crazy.
I could see a man with the problem with those. Those could be a problem. So I could definitely see the issue. So hopefully he announced that he's taking his treatment out of the country for obvious reasons. Media coverage that it would entail and everything else. He's trying to find somewhere quiet, somewhere away from it all. Hope this man gets us together because he still got some good years of golf, and that's what we all want out of him is golf. He's been a weirdo my whole life, so we just want the golf at this point, just the golf.
The way he said I was talking to the president was so fucking corny. I'll just leave it at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Talking to the president. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Right, get your ass back over here. Let me write this damn ticket.
Citation.
Last man, your boy Deontay Wilder was wilding.
I got some audio.
Run that audio, nigga.
Please run the audio because I don't even want to have to tell you that story.
Another on her stomach. This time I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off, but she hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run, like a baseball player do a baseball bat. She got up so quickly and ran into the bathroom and locked the door. 2 weeks later, she was pregnant with my daughter.
And do you have any contact with the mother?
Never. I blocked her. I have 3 deadbeat mothers on my hand.
And that was the story of how he became a father. And he was talking to Pierce Morgan of all people. Got that break. But I mean, he described it in detail. He described what he liked to do, where he liked to put it, and what she did to impregnate herself. So crazy story. For that.
What question did he ask? Like, what happened to where we got down that lane?
What media outlet was we on? Like, what media was this? Like BBC News? Like, what was this?
Morgan out here for the clicks for sure, nigga. Golly.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
He did win his match. Shout outs to him.
Yeah.
He did win his bout.
So last thing for sportsmen, killer bets. We're doing this live. A few things to bet on today that I'm excited about. We're gonna start with NBA. Right now, Pistons are losing to the Magic 23-12. We're gonna take under 224 points. I don't think that's gonna be no blowout game. Hopefully we stay under 110, but let's hope. Knicks and Hawks are playing. I like Atlanta still to win this game. Atlanta's down 26-10 in the first quarter. I'm taking Atlanta straight money line to win this game. Spurs and Sixers play tonight. I am taking the Spurs money line. This time of year, Spurs ain't losing. Denver ain't losing. So go ahead and lock in that Denver one because Denver play Portland tonight. So Denver money line. And the crazy sauce of the night will be Cleveland will win, but not by 14 points. I think Memphis covers the spread 13.5. Cleveland has not covered the last 10 of their last 13. I looked that up today. They might have been winning, but they have not been covering. So I like Memphis to stay within a 13-point loss. If you want to add some extra sauce, head over to the men's final and take that UConn +6. UConn can lose by 6 or less. Let's just hope not for a blowout. $3 on that will get you $71.24. Lock it in.
Nice.
Get this money. Appreciate it, bro. You did a
Yes,
crazy
sir.
job. You did a whole 50 minutes. Dizzle, what's popping in the world of entertainment?
Hella topics, man. We're gonna get to just a few of these today.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to a few of these, man.
Get to the spicy
Biggest news this week is probably the Pooh Shiesty robbery, man. I know y'all done seen the I don't know if they got the footage out yet, but they got the photos out. Everybody talking about it, man. Pooh Shiesty and his dad, along with Big 30 and a few others, all arrested, saying that they lured Gucci Mane, head of security, and a third associate into the studio. After trying to renegotiate his contract, Shiesty's crew robbed him, had him at gunpoint, basically try to get him to sign release papers. Then they go online and start flexing, man. Then they go online, couldn't just keep it in. Allegedly, Gucci cooperating and dropping names. And
shouts out to Gucci.
At this point,
shouts out to Radrick Davis. You better tell on them niggas, bro.
Yeah, Back in Blood. Back in Blood went crazy in the club over the weekend, but boy, that nigga Pooh Shiesty is a crazy motherfucker, boy. Crazy. Ain't been out, what, 6 months, a year? Not even 6 months, 9 months?
Ain't not even
like
6
months. Not even?
Probably right at the mark, man. But shit, this is something that he about to get put away for how long? Do we got the numbers on that?
They going for the RICO. When they start putting names in multiple states together and they make an announcement with that dude you don't know, that's when that RICO charge coming. That's when that RICO charge coming.
So that Greyhound from Memphis to Dallas, yeah, man, you trafficking, bro. Trafficking.
I mean, so the music is, you can feel it a little more now, knowing that he really is about that life, though.
Definitely about that.
That's why I say I played that Back in Blood Saturday just to see, because I was awesome. I had a few drinks. I was comfortable. I had my peoples there. I just wanted to see. I'm like, what's this going to bring to this room? Like, is this going to make people like? Is this going to be like this nigga really about that? And niggas were really singing that shit like I expected, but it just felt like as I'm playing and listening to that song, I'm like, these niggas really. They stood on what they said they stand on. So
I got a question, man.
Sure.
I know where we stand with this with
for
Gucci.
sure.
If he was telling on these niggas allegedly, do the streets need to get their heads out their ass with this situation if Gucci ratted on these niggas? Because this is not a street situation. This is a business that Gucci is running. He has a label as a company and has a contract. I don't think Gucci's out of pocket for telling on these niggas at all or telling the cops what happened.
Right.
I just know that when you sign the Gucci label, history has shown that all his artists are either dead or in jail. So I wouldn't be surprised if all of this street, like all of it's intertwined. I don't think that there's black and white when it comes to his associates and separating from the rap associates. Like the people he signed, they street niggas.
Fair. All I know is Pooh Shiesty and his crew tried to go Big Red from the 5 Heartbeats to get out the contract, bro. And you could have went the Locks route and how they got off a Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? They started a Free the Locks campaign and they got off a Bad Boy. But you bring AKs and all that type of stuff. Now your ass about to go to the pokey. Again.
They watched that TLC doc and got motivated. Got motivated. It's sad, man. Like you say, the street shit. I think the streets need to realize when they decide to go into a business world that they got to follow some business rules. And like you say, Gucci running the business, whether it was right or wrong, it's a business, and he doesn't have to let you out of nothing that you signed. Like you signed a contract to be in this situation, so you are now in it. Deal with it, and I don't have to let you out of it because you mad that I'm not doing something that you think I should be doing. Like, we abiding by the contract rules? Yes or no? That's all I have to.
After your ass been locked up, nigga.
Right. So I get the street
I
shit.
gotta
like
recoup my investment.
I say all that, but like people will snap when it comes down to their livelihood, their families, they living, they whatever's going on that was preventing him from doing what he wanted to do. He decided to go that route. So for you to risk it all, I hope it was worth risking is what I'm trying to say. Like I hope you was really trying to get, the family right, because you decided to risk it all and failed at the mission because whatever y'all decided to do post game was a little too much.
Why? And he didn't have to be there. Like, why is the talent in the robbery? The multi-millionaire, the
protect the talent.
Like, it got to be somebody that's willing to do that for you on the squad. It got to be.
Yeah, you got crash outs out here, man.
Gotta have them on the team.
Right. Yeah, especially in that market. Right.
I guess we seeing why LeBron don't like going to Memphis.
Let's talk about Trick Daddy real quick, man. His performance during the AKA conference was shut down early for pretty much being Trick Daddy. I got some audio here. Let's see what he has.
But let me explain something to you. The AKAs had their regional conference in Orlando, and they booked me to perform. Trick Daddy dollars. Ain't no clean version. For any future motherfucker that want to book me, ain't no clean version. I don't know about no motherfucking clean version.
That's a fact.
A fact.
You book Trick Daddy, what you expect to get but Trick Daddy? Like, I don't know.
Ain't no clean version.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Shout out to Trick Daddy.
I mean, he got I'm a Thug, he got Nan, he got Tonight, he got, I'm just going through some of his most famous songs. And none of them songs clean. Ain't none of them songs meant to be clean. You like them the same way you like Put It in Your Mouth, right. Aki Any song or Pussy Poppin' on a Handstand or whatever. There's certain songs you want that vulgarity, you want that. So I feel him on his Uncle Luke shit. Like, you ain't getting no Uncle Luke don't do that shit for clean.
Like, they should have, if they wanted a rapper that was gonna cater to, that era of music that has a clean set, you already know who to call. You call Ludacris, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you just call Ludacris. Ludacris gonna pull up. He gonna put on a great show. He gonna do a clean set and be like, cut the check. You gonna call Trick Daddy dollars? Come on, man. That's on y'all.
Nick.
So last one we're gonna get into, man. Let's talk about it. Killer done spent the whole weekend catching up on Paradise, man. Paradise season finale. For those that don't want any spoilers, we about to spoil it all because I'm upset and I need to talk about it. But Killer, do you want to start? You did all the homework, man. I want to give you your time.
So I will say this. Thanks for the recommendation to watch this. The wife was on, or she is on season 2, episode 2. When I started season 1, episode 1. I was on the patio yesterday, sitting back, just kicking back, watching today, much of the same. I will say it was a very entertaining show. I wish I didn't have to watch it as fast, only because it was like certain things I would have liked to let marinate and simmer on my thoughts. But as far as like the show, how season one tied into season two, how season two will hopefully tie into season three, that I looked up to make sure what's happening because now I'm invested. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm interested to see some of the questions and things that y'all have because one question that I had in season one but was answered in season two was why was the time so important? Like how they was making it from 10 whatever to 12 whatever. Like they kept making that a thing, and then I started to see why that that time. I was tired to see why that incident happened. I guess I could say.
Yeah.
I'm just more so wanting to see y'all questions and thoughts.
Yeah, so you the angry one.
Man. So season one, we get introduced to it being a bunker, there being some corruption. We get the thought that, oh, the outside world is still, there's people out there living and doing what they do. We got to find a wife, this, that, and the third. I'm all for that. Like, that was like, I'm locked in, I'm invested. Season two, you introduce the little white girl from where she was a teenager.
Graceland.
As a teenager. Was that her? Oh yeah.
About Annie?
Graceland.
Annie,
For
yeah,
sure.
Annie.
You introduce her, you get the baby just in the mix, kind of random, but all right, I can see how it ties in because of the dude. No problem. We ended up finding the wife. Oh shit, we found her. But damn, now we introduced the crazy dude that the wife was with, and he loved a black woman, rightfully so. She probably smelled like cocoa butter, so
You already know. Shea butter, baby.
And that's no big deal. No big deal. We find her, but then at none of this point, this is like episode 5. We were never introduced to no AI computer. We were never introduced to any type of time traveling.
Alex came about.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We did it in season 1.
Time traveling.
They dropped the subliminals. They brought
what was the subliminal?
The nosebleeds. Nosebleeds been happening since season 1.
Get out of here, man.
They've been on the cocaine. They've been on the Lamar Odom with the booger sugars since then.
So we got a couple episodes left in season 2, and then all of a sudden the dude that impregnated the little white girl is what's her name?
Sinatra.
Sinatra. That's her son. Oh shit. Now we figure out what's your birthday? Are you just gonna tell her your birthday? Y'all just get through this heated little argument, and then she go, what's your birthday? Oh, my birthday is January 7th. Like, come on now. You ain't just gonna tell it over random stranger your birthday year and all that. So they get through that. She get home. She give her husband a little, the smoochy smooch because she feeling good. And the last episode, they give us the full details about Alex. They've been mentioning Alex, but they don't tell us it's a supercomputer that time travels. I'm upset. It's given Lost. I'm getting to the point to where the season 1 and season 2 is so far removed from each other. Like, where are we going to go with season 3? More time travel? They just introduced the time travel part for real. Now they really gonna get into their bag in season 3.
So season 3 is supposed to be the final season. So I'm here for it. So I don't think it's gonna go Lost vibes because Lost was great until it fell off the rails because it was supposed to end after 4 seasons, but they wanted more episodes, so they just kept cranking out bullshit. So I think what's gonna happen is kind of like the one professor says, like, hey man, the nuclear blast gonna happen. And shit gonna settle down and shit gonna act like it's normal again, and then the temperature of the earth is gonna heat up so much that people gonna wish they died in the initial blast. So I think we gonna get that. I think the earth is gonna start heating up, and I think Xavier gonna have to get to Alex and with the key code or whatever and punch that shit in, and it's gonna reverse time on us. and prevent it from happening.
See, in my opinion, they brought.
You not buying it?
They brought the world of the underground in season 1. In season 2, they brought the world that they thought was not any more of existence. They brought an aspect of what's going on that side. So now I think with season 3, that professor thing stood out to me. What you just said, he said that you would wish you were not a part of the second one if you survive. Like you would wish you was not a part of this because it's about to get worse. It's going to be melting skies and the ash clouds are going to be crazy and etc. So I think that with him going to try to save the world and her saying that one line of, I think you already done this. You already, that's their way of tying in all this Alex shit. And now my only question is, all these people, he can't be going by himself. So all these people that just came along for this ride now, on both sides, they're gonna have to come together to save the world together. And do I really want to see that? I kind of liked how it was going. So I'm glad it's ending at 3. That's what I say, because this to me was
I'm glad it's ending at 3.
It was giving Manifest vibes. Manifest was a show I stopped watching just because it just started getting too extra. So I hope it's solid. It should be solid because first 2 was solid.
My last question is like, how are we gonna stretch this for 8 episodes when Sinatra's allegedly dead and when the other white girl's allegedly dead from being stabbed? Or is she alive?
She alive, dog. She alive. She 100% alive. They panned to her after she got shivved in the shower. She wasn't there no more. She is the person that they basically probably the big bad guy they gonna have to stop. She probably about to be out there on some Mike Myers shit, dog. She about to be crazy as ever. That's what I'm betting on. But my question for y'all is, what did y'all think or what did y'all say when Sterling K. Brown, Xavier, introduced his wife to his therapist?
Gee, let me get the round of applause going for my man. Right. Shout out to Shawty too for holding it down. Like, it's the regular first introduction. You just saved the underworld. Like, everything's all copacetic. You saved your wife. Everybody happy. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, hey, this is my therapist.
Yeah.
And at the time when he smashed, he thought his wife was dead. Yeah, like she wasn't around.
I heard so many people say that, but that's not true. He's never given up hope that his wife was alive. Like, he's always thought she was out there. And then he heard that radio call. He's like, oh, I got to go get my boo bear. And he broke up out the cave to go get his girl.
I thought he said for a second I had given up hope until I heard your voice. I thought he said, like, he was holding on to...
Your ears are a lot fresher than mine. Because you just cranked out 16 episodes in 12 hours.
He was holding on to the ideal of finding her one day, for sure. But, like, just as crazy as the timeshare shit was just as crazy as Air Force One crashing and him living. Like that was weird. That whole little... How that happened was weird to me. Like, the whole plane just crashed and you happen to just be laying beside it. Like, fuck out of here. So the some of that shit was extra. Like, I'm excited to see what they pull together for the final, because if they do it right, if they add the sauce of the young love with his daughter and the president's son, they still bringing back, this whole community that's been released. They got a whole experience in the world, so it's gonna get hotter, it's gonna get nastier, so it should get cranking. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm just glad we got a TV show again that we all watch together, because I don't think we didn't watch the show together since Snowfall. So shouts out to us.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate y'all making me watch that. I didn't get the Lamar Odom doc in; it was too much. But
yeah, we'll say that for next week, because we definitely got to talk about that. Yeah. All right, man. Only one quick hitter before we slide up out of here. And one quick hitter, man. We got the video game update. Dizzle, what's going down? Where we at with it?
I think we in week 10, week 11, getting close to playoff time. I am at University of Missouri. Went undefeated in my user games. Knocked down number 1 ranked LSU as an unranked team. Big upset. Beat
Okay.
damn, I beat another team that was upset. Don't even remember who. But you know, I'm ranked 7 at this point. Trying to find my way to the playoffs. It's almost that time.
Daryl said week 12.
Coach Jackson in the mix. What up? Week 12. Okay, so we moving right along, man. Just getting ready for the playoffs. Getting ready. I got a couple of heated matchups that I'm looking out for. Definitely ready for USC if that happens. Definitely got to be ready for Ohio State if that happens. Shoot, man, just you know, trying to bring one back.
Y'all still same squad? You Missouri now?
I'm still Oregon State, the Beavers.
Okay.
We have a huge game tonight versus Notre Dame. Last time, Dizzle, you missed it. It was an epic game. It was a 5 overtime game. Unfortunately for the Beavers and myself, we lost to Notre Dame. Coach Jackson and Notre Dame, they in a do or die situation, much like we both were last year. He's already suffered 2 losses this season. A third definitely gonna put him out of the playoffs. And I, just like last year, I started out at 5. I'm undefeated and I keep falling in the rankings, even though I keep winning games. So, you know, we up against it right now. The Beavers is up against it. We in a do or die situation right now. 8 o'clock kickoff, 8:30 kickoff. Gotta have dinner first.
Last question. Y'all both have been invested in this for some time. I have to know, when the big losses happen and you in your quiet space, how fucking pissed are you? Like, are you flailing at the wall? Are you like, are you there with it? Like, how?
I mean, you seen Trey and Boys in the Hood. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me because all I do is lose close games. All I do is lose close games. If it's a game, I'm gonna lose close. It's gonna be like, oh man, how did I lose that? Well, you threw an interception at the 2-yard line again.
I'm find peace that I got 3 chips. I'm just happy that I got something to show for it.
Right?
Yeah. It'd be going down the shitter. Wife just looked at me. It didn't go your way. I was like, no. Go to the bedroom.
See, that's the part.
For a minute.
I can't add that to my schedule in my day. I can't add that.
But when you get them dubs, though.
Yeah, for sure.
When you get them dubs, this next level. Euphoria, bro. Euphoria. Speaking of Euphoria, that starts again this Sunday. Killer. I don't think you're going to get caught up on that in time. But that's coming out. Next week, we're going to talk about that Lamar Odom documentary. We're going to talk about a couple movies I done watched, man. So it's big TV watching over here, man. Big TV watching over here.
Yes, sir.
All right, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.